Everyone, my name is Anna, and what I would like to start off by saying is how I got my company an APV of 592.81, and this is for the year 2014. My basic strategy for this was to just pay close attention to what my revenue, my operating income, and my net income was. Looking back at 2009, the forecast for the revenue was 245.75. My operating income was 22.60. My net income was 13.56. And so, yet for the 2014, I was able to retreat, current revenue and operating income and net income. How I did this was mainly I played with the projects, and I invested in these projects that you see over here. Grown with Me doll line, the replace assembly equipment at the Sacramento facility, Young Authors book series, and you pretty much just play with those and see what you expect from those years of investing in those products. So you view all the updates and you get feedbacks from each and every one of them. So you don't have to use all the projects necessarily, just the ones you feel will have the positive outcome. Now, I will show you how I determine how the projects were going to be successful throughout the years. You start off by like a small investment, and then you go into a large investment, and then you decrease your investments based on the cash flow of the project. So here is the income statement, and it shows you the different years and how the project was doing. So you have that as well as the cash flow statement, and this is the thing that I paid the most attention to, the cash flow from the operations, and pretty much the whole statement. And you see how it incremented by a lot throughout the years. And you also analyze it. Here is a more in-depth, detailed thing about your project, like the project itself, and it tells you how much the risk is, the year selected, and it tells you the NPV of the project, the IRR, the discounts, the payback period, and all of these contribute to my decision making. But if I discounted my discount rate, I would have gained a higher APV. I just don't know how high it would be. And just pretty much just based myself off of this and the different years, and then I would make a decision. Basically, what I focused on was in the cash flow statement, and I have a higher chance with the different projects I would choose that would show me the differences in each and every year. So if I were to see something constant, that was not necessarily good for me, and I wasn't going anywhere. So at least to see an improvement of some sort was what I really wanted to see, like a constructive budget, and I wanted to invest in those and pretty much get how long I also paid attention on how long it was going to take for me to get that money back in that payback period, and how much the project will actually cost me for the years. And it all depended on the positive increment. And if it was positive, that's like a key element to invest in. And if it was just it stayed the same, it was going to depreciate like everything, and I will lose the value over the time for this project itself. And so my basic strategy was just to invest in the ones that in the long run was going to give me the most money to keep. Not necessarily, I mean, it could have been really bad in the middle of the year, but it would really, really have a really good income towards the end. And yeah, so I just saw the depreciation here, and you see how that's constantly going up, at least by 3.3 or something, and just keep going back and forth and seeing which projects were going to give me that specific where I wanted to be. And so that's exactly what I did to get a APV of 592.81.